Hello again, everybody. Thanks for coming back to my channel. Doing the second half of the Amazing Discoveries One of Everything series. This is the One of Everything US. Kind of a continuation off of Mr. Bever's One of Everything in Canada. And I thought it'd be a good idea to do some US stores. So this is a continuation of Amazing MTG. We did pretty good on the previous packs. We hit Wasteland and a Mythic, so hopefully we continue the good luck. So we'll go ahead and start with Aether Revolt. He did not have single Kaladesh packs. I don't know how that happened, but either that or he just missed putting them in there. Didn't notice that till I got home. I'm having some good luck off Kaladesh, so maybe it's good they're not in there. I'll use my luck up. So I have a Ghirapur Osprey, a Taken to Custody, a Bastion Enforcer, a Fen Hauler, a Silkweaver Elite, a Consul Turret, a Night Market Guard, a Negate, Renegade Map, Destructive Tampering. Here's our uncommons. We have an Aeronaut Admiral, a Sly Requisitioner, Pacification Array, and an Aetherwind Basker. Mythic, but certainly not the mythic we want to see. And a mountain and an emblem, Tezzy emblem. Always like an emblem. So we have Eldritch Moon next. Choking. Skip the jank here. You know, some of you guys probably haven't seen these cards. Choking Restraints, Spring Sage Ritual, Boon of Emrakul, It of the Horrid Storm, Certain Death, an Alchemist Greeting, a Field Creeper, a Spectral Reserves, a Laboratory Brute. Our first uncommon is a Campaign of Vengeance, a Markov Crusader, a Mournwillow. I always like that guy. He's a 3/2 for with haste for 3. On his Delirium, when a Mournwillow enters the battlefield, if there are 4 or more card types among cards in your graveyard, creatures with power 2 or less can't block. So it's a very solid card. Mournwillow. And Sanctifier of Souls is our rare. It's a very solid card, at least I know it used to be. I'm not sure what it's worth these days, but I know in Standard back in the day it was a very, very, very solid card. And I believe we have a foil here. No, it's just a flip. An Uvenwald Captive. Forest and a Eldrazi Horror. Next is Shadows over Innistrad. Inspiring Captain, a Deny Existence, Magmatic Chasm, a Apothecary Geist, a Drowneyard Explorers, an Aim High, a Crow of Dark Hidings, an Insolent Neonate, Ravenous Bloodseeker. I think we either have a extra foil flip here. Ravenous Bloodseeker, a Forsaken Sanctuary, a Pale Rider of Trostad, and a Prized Amalgam. Prized Amalgam is 1, a blue, and a black. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield, if it entered from your graveyard, or you cast it from your graveyard, return Prized Amalgam from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped at the beginning of the next end step. And a Convicted Killer is our flip. And a Startled Awake. So we have a mythic flip. Startled Awake is 2 and 2 blue. It's a sorcery. Target opponent puts top 13 cards of his or her library into his or her graveyard. For 5 mana, put Startled Awake from your graveyard into the battlefield transformed. Activate this ability only anytime you cast a sorcery. We transform it, it becomes Persistent Nightmare. It's got Skulk. This creature can't be blocked by creatures with greater power. When Persistent Nightmare deals combat damage to a player, return it to its owner's hand. That's an interesting card. It's always good to see Mythic. I'm not sure the value. I'm sure it's not worth a ton. So here goes Oath of the Gatewatch. Looking for an expedition here. Never pulled an expedition, so that'd be nice. Consuming Sinkhole, an Ondu War Cleric, Cultivator Drone, an Elemental Uprising, Zulaport Chain Mage, a Natural State, a Goblin Freerunner, Holdout Settlement, Blinding Drone, Kozilek's Pathfinder. Here's our uncommons. A Tranquil Expanse, Make Stand, Devour in Flames, and our rare is Fall of the Titans. And we have the beautiful full art plains. I do love some full art lands. Love foils a little, foil full art lands more, but can't always get what you want. So we have Battle for Zendikar. Have a Dispel, Mindraker, Volcanic Upheaval, an Angelic Gift, a Cloud Manta, a Sandstone Bridge, a Tajaru Beastmaster, a Demon's Grasp, a Skyline Cascade, Eldrazi Sky Spawner. Our first uncommon is a Bloodbound Vampire, a Deathless Behemoth, Halimar Tidecaller, and our rare is a Veteran War Leader. And we have a nice full art mountain and an Obnixis, Nyxlis token. All right, move on to Origins. All right, so we have a Macabre Waltz. Of course, we're looking for a Jace here. I'd take any of the Planeswalkers. Macabre Waltz, an Act of Treason, a Celestial Flare, a Thornbolt Archer, an Aspiring Aeronaut, Titanic Growth, Disperse, Mantle of Webs, Alchemist Vial, Unholy Hunger. First uncommon is Patron of the Valiant. We have a Knightly Valor, Dwynen's Elite, and we have Erebos, a Mythic Erebos' Titan. He's 1 and 3 black for 5/5, which is pretty solid. As long as your opponents control no creatures, Erebos Titan has Indestructible. Damage and effects that say destroy don't destroy it. Whenever a creature card leaves an opponent's graveyard, you may discard a card. If you do, return Erebos' Titan from your graveyard to your hand. So another Mythic. It's not bad. It's 3 Mythics tonight. I'm not sure what that's worth. I'm sure not a bunch, but it's a nice card. Certainly does you a lot of good against burn and control. And our last pack this week is Dragons of Tarkir. Next week I will likely do some of the remaining packs we have. We have an Aven Tactician, a Hand of Silumgar, a Screamreach Brawler, a Resupply, a Cossadon Yearling, a Nigger Nemesis, a Sheltered Eyrie, a Monastery Lore Master, a Twin Bolt, Naturalize. Our first uncommon is a Circle of Elders. We have a Youthful Scholar. We have a Meringue River Skeleton. And our rare is a Sunscorch Regent. It's a dragon for 5 with flying. I know this is worth a couple bucks. Whenever an opponent casts a spell, put a 1/1 counter on Sunscorch Regent and you gain 1 life. That's it. We did okay today. It's interesting, no foils out of this entire of all these packs, the second wave, but we did end up with 3 Mythics, not bad, and a couple cards with a few bucks. So I hope everybody enjoyed the opening, and we'll be continuing this series on and on with the different shops here in town, and after a while, I'll probably run out of shops in town. And if I'm somewhere else and have the opportunity to pick something up, I will, and we'll move on with the series. So, hope everybody has a great night, enjoys their week, and talk to you later. Please like, subscribe, follow me, and talk to you later.